Well, g'day folks, it's Mish here. I know we haven't seen much of each other lately, but I'm back out and about in the goldfields for a coin and relic hunt, and once again, not on my own. Hey, we got Andrew, the coffee bush kid, in the background there. Well, he told me to take a hike today, and that's precisely what we've done. So hopefully, going by all that signs of settlements and the like in the background, hopefully we can find some interesting bits. But without any further ado, let's grab our gear and let's go hunting. Well, now isn't this a pretty picture? We've got coffee bush kid over there, working hard on his target.
Working hard to dig a target.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Whoa.
I'm a detecting kind of man.
Yep. Anywho, you're welcome for that impromptu performance. I've dug a few things tonight. I say tonight, it is actually late in the evening. The sun is still out, however. I haven't found a great deal to report. It has been junk after junk after junk, but this is a very target-laden site, good, bad or otherwise. But this is an interesting little piece. So this was a sort of mid-60s target on the dais. Alright, I had a little bit of trouble focusing in on the target. However, we are back, and I found this. Now, it looked like a little crown when I pulled it out, but it's actually folded in half. So I think this has been a shield shape, and it's had something pinned onto the front of it. As for what, I have no idea, but that's an interesting little piece. As you can see, the sun is going down. Sunlight will be fading, so I better get on to digging some more targets. Well, I've got to say, friends, I've not been short of a signal on this site, but I've very much been short of a good signal, so I'm hoping this is the one that turns the tide. We'll see how we go. I'll give you a listen, of course. Now, what I'm listening to is a very stable 79 signal on the dais. So, yeah, 79, 80 thereabouts. In the middle of a whole heap of junk. I'm hoping not too far down. It's out in the clump already. Whoop. Thought my detector was going to run down the hill. I wouldn't blame it. It's dug up that many trash targets tonight. Well, ooh. Ooh, what have we here? Don't worry, you'll get your look soon enough. I just want a quick little look to see if I can tell you what it is. And you know what? I don't think I can straight away, but I think in better light and once I have a little bit of a read, we'll know a bit more about it. So I will put that up on the screen. But in the interim, hopefully we come into focus here. Yes, we will. There we go. You will note that there is quite a lot of detail on whatever this is. Now, it's not a coin, but I don't really know what it is. I don't think there's much detail on that side. So we'll have a look at the fancy side. So maybe it was part of a pin or a brooch, given the lack of detail on one side. I can't see any fastenings. And maybe there is detail on the back, or maybe it's just the stamping coming through. Anyway, hopefully there's some more detail on the screen for you. I'm pretty happy with that. I think the tides may have turned.
I reckon that's a religious medallion. There you go, straight out the bat.
You heard it straight from the coffee bush kid there. He's got his scrubby brush. And
he's got his brush of truth on it. Ooh, now we can look at this. Now, looking on this side, and this is what I'm taking it from.
Yep, we'll take a minute to focus here.
I take it that I'm looking at two figures stylised around a staff.
You're right.
Aren't I? HCVO.
Yes, that very much looks like someone praying on the right.
And Latin.
Actually looks like Greek on the left.
Yeah, well, Greek, Latin, something like that. And then there's one of the crossy symbols. And there's something else written there, if you can read that.
Well, it's a little tricky to see here, but...
I'm happy enough to say that that's religious medallion.
Right, well, hopefully...
That's a ripper.
Hopefully the viewers know before we do as to what it is.
Yep, you'll have everyone commenting, go, geez, you heathens, it's this. And that would be quite right, probably.
That would be wonderful.
That is a really nice little find. Well done you.
Thank you very much. Well, while the decent finds may be few, the view is spectacular. It's about, we'll say, 8 p.m-ish of an evening. Still got a little bit of light. We have brought our head torches, we've come prepared. And I've got another interesting little target down here. Just in this little hole here. Can you see it yet? Just down here. We have got ourselves, focus, there we go, a corset fastener. This is my first one this evening. It's not my first one ever, and I'm told that the Coffee Bush kid has already found 2 of these, so we might be stitching together a corset at the end of this hunt. Who knows? Craft time with the Coffee Bush kid and Dirtfish Mish. Now there's a thought. Moving on. Well, someone forgot the golden rule of always check the hole before you fill it in. Because sure enough, I got the pretty much exact same signal as I got before, which was mid-60s on the dais. And we have, where are we? There we are. Another suspender clip. So that means we're 2 all on the clips, Mr. Coffee Bush. Ah, he's busy. He's found stuff. Good-o. Wonderful. Well, friends, by this glorious old bit of timber here, we do have another half-decent sounding signal. Let's have a listen. Wants to sit at around the 80, 81 mark, thereabouts. Now, it is very loud and clear. I don't think this is a deep target by any means, which has me a little worried it might be like a shotgun shell base or something to that effect. Oh goodness, you can't even put your coil down in a place like this. There's just targets galore. Let's see if we can pinpoint something at this stage. Certainly can. Ooh. I can't see it. I think I'm moving it, but... oh dear, that's no good. It's just a sheet of junk. Oh well. We can't win them all, can we? Let's get that one out of the ground. Won't show you many junk targets this evening. But we threw one in for variety, didn't we? On to the next. Well, we're bringing out the evening equipment now. You can probably see my head torch toing and froing. I've not done this before with filming, but we'll see. But I did want to show you this. Oh, that's going to be a bit bright, but anyway. This find right here, if we let it do its thing, that appears to have been maybe the handle part of a little purse or something. I don't know. It's got little rings there that may have been attached to fabric. I'm really not sure, but I can tell you that this side here is hinged, and while it's a little difficult to do one-handed, it does open and close. So it seems purse-like. If you know it to be something different, by all means do tell me. But I think that's pretty cool. I better turn the head torch out of his eyes so I don't blind Mr. Coffee Bush up here.
You got something you want to see? Oh,
Well, I got something I want to tell you.
you got something you want to tell me?
I do. I believe I am presently winning.
No. No, do not say it. You're going to say it though, aren't you?
I'm winning the Great Corset Fastener War.
You know, there's
Wherever it is.
5 of them to the
Settle.
front of our corsets. You've now got 3.
You know what it is.
I've only got 2.
Yep. Believe it or not, that in my hands, not that you can see it very well, but there it is off to the side. Here's another corset fastener. And as Andrew said, I've now got 3, he's got 2.
Who's going to get their corset done up first, hey?
Yep, we're just going to have to keep digging and find out. Now, I truly don't know how well you will see in the fading light. It's nearly 9 PM now. However, there's a big signal here. Could be junk, but it's a high target. 85, 86. It is absolutely worth a look. It is among a whole bunch of junk though, so I don't have too much faith. Now, if you do hear a drone-like noise around me at any point during the rest of this video, don't worry, I'm not about to be eaten alive. There is actually a dragonfly circling me. And I didn't know what it was initially, so I got a little bit concerned, thinking I may have had a wasp or the like after me. I've got some rocks here, making it a little bit hard to dig. But we are out. Now, can I see anything? Not really. Oh, goodness me. I don't know what it is, but it certainly explains the strong signal. Apologies for my light. Let's turn that out the way. It is just a large old piece of metal. Oh well. Well, look, I was just about to tell you what I got out of here, but we'll come back to that because someone's got to have his moment. We have an update on the Great Corset Fastener War of 2024.
All right, well,
Hey,
if you're doing it...
you have a torch on, my friend.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just do that so you can see Mish's legs there. We are actually in the middle of a full-blown corset fastener war.
We are.
Just caught up.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got 3, she's got 3. So what we're interested to find out is who can get dressed first.
Well, look, on that note,
Yeah?
I got a signal just, I'll tell my viewers, just down the hill, back where we were.
Yeah.
My goodness, that torch is bright.
Is it?
And look, it just happens to be
You're right about right.
a corset fastener. So guess what, buddy?
You're in front.
I'm still in front. 4-3, my friend.
Bother.
Well, I tell you what, this will certainly test the low light abilities of my camera. Oop, that's not even my hole. That's someone else's hole down there. We've left it in a right mess. That one's my dig, I think. Yes it is. Because just here, got ourselves a button. It's my first one for this hunt. And focus. Yeah, we might be a bit beyond the focus point at this stage, guys, but it is just a basic 2-hole button. You can take my word for it, I'm sure. We are nearly out of here, I think. Sunlight has faded very, very quickly. Can you guys see? I barely can. Anyway, we'll try not to blind our mate over here, but, oh, there's a wild coffee bush kid.
Oh, no, don't worry about it.
Yep. He thought he was on a corset fastener. Jeez. We don't want that, but we do want this. Can you see what that is? I hope you can. Let's have a better look, hopefully. Focus. Focus. Yeah, you get the picture. what's that, number 4, number 5? I've lost count. But at either rate, I think our victory is sealed. Gee, anyone would think we were about to do a ghost tour or go down in the mines with your little fluoro green torch. We've had fun.
We have.
This is a little bit different to the usual.
Yes.
Look, I don't think he wants to talk about the saw point.
No, I'm a big enough man to admit the fact that my corset is undone, that you have beat me on the fastener find. You're all strapped up. I'm partially, buddy, hanging out. There you go. Now there's a mental image that will wake you up at night in fear.
Oh dear. Apologies everyone for that image. However, it's always nice when we've got a fun little story to tell out on the field, and we certainly didn't expect to be having a war on corset fasteners, but
they became the focus of our attention.
Well, you never know where an adventure would take you, but the main thing is that you go on them in the first place. So
That's
I think
exactly right.
On that note, we might get out of here before it's pitch black.
And the mozzies take us away.
That's right. I hope you've all enjoyed yourselves. We certainly have. But in the meantime, take care, stay safe, and we'll both catch you on our next adventures. Cheers.
See you, folks.
There we go. Because then I can just... Well, good day, folks. All right, now that we've got some focus for you guys. Whoop, nope, drop it. Let's start again. God.